Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk has noticed something that a lot of people are not looking at when it comes to these fires in California, specifically with the leadership, but more that he took to his X platform to basically bring attention. A lot of people are saying that these fires have been caused by climate change, but here's a video that he just reposted of arsonists starting fires in the streets of Los Angeles. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not making this up. This is a real video. Also, he posted a wild video of somebody being dropped. Insurance companies dropping people right before this fire. There is a lot of fishy situations happening right now. So I need you guys to smash the like button. I have a few stories that he posted about that I want to bring to you guys. And we have to take a look at. The first one is arsonists caught on camera setting fires in Santa Monica. This is happening in otherwise non-burning urban areas of Los Angeles. Absolute mayhem. He reposted this to bring attention to what everybody has been saying, because many people on the left, especially progressives, are saying that this is started. Bernie Sanders said this is started by, of course, climate change. Not sure if you guys believe that or not, but a lot of other people with common sense are coming out and say, wait a minute, this seems to be somebody behind this. Allegedly, people seem to be starting these fires. And here it is on camera. Take a look.
We're at 302 Pico, and people are lighting fires now. You can see they lit a fire. These guys, not all the people there, but some of those guys lit that fire. And these guys they're actually, the trees caught fire, and then the palms are catching fire. So civilians are now lighting fires down in the so-called, flats around Santa Monica, Venice. So be safe out there. Fire department's been dispatched. We don't have enough water to put this thing out, but we're supposedly on the way.
Absolute mayhem. There's a lot more to come out, but ladies and gentlemen, this is not just the only video. This has been a trend now for some time throughout this whole thing. The fires have begun about 2.5 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. This is probably day number 3 now, and Elon Musk posted that, showing people. I'm glad that he reposted stuff, because he has the biggest platform. He obviously owns the biggest platform right now, and it's pretty crazy to see people starting fires caught on camera. So I'm hoping that there's repercussions for that, because, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about people who live in these urban areas and all over the Los Angeles area. It's not looking good, but hopefully these things go out. But that's just one side of this scenario. Again, let me know your thoughts. Is this man-made? Did somebody spark something, and the next thing you know, everything has, or is this climate change, as they would say? Now let's go to this wild video that was also reposted here. A woman says her parents' fire insurance got canceled shortly before the fires ripped through Southern California. Now, this is just one of many. A lot of people are saying that State Farm did it. Many insurance companies are doing it. They did it right before the fire. You guys let me know if you know anybody close to you that has happened to. The woman said she is forced to defend the house herself. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. Coming from ABC News.
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but this is my parents' home.
I know the feeling.
And they just they got canceled from their fire insurance. So they're dealing with this. They're 90 years old. And through the state of California, because of this, they're 90 years old, that they've lived in this house for 75 years, and they've had the same insurance, and these insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance. So thank you, California insurance companies, supporting residents who pay taxes and love California. And they wonder why people leave California.
First and foremost, you did get your parents out safely.
I live in Sierra Madre. My parents are in Sierra Madre, but...
And now you know that it is under evacuation as well, north of Sierra Madre Boulevard.
Yeah, I snuck here. There's a will, there's a way. Probably shouldn't do it, but you know what? Under the circumstances, Send me to jail. That's fine.
It is unbelievable what's happening here to the neighbors. Your parents' house is still standing. You had a hose. You're doing what you can.
I mean, I have a hose. It doesn't compare to these beloved neighbors that I've known. I was born and raised in this house, and I live in Sierra Madre, and I'm now 62 years old. And this is the house I was born and raised in, and I've never moved out of Pasadena, Sierra Madre, Hastings Ranch.
Well, let me tell you, it does help for people who aren't here to know what's happening. So you sharing that story, it does a service.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was just one of many. Again, insurance companies under fire because of this. It just, you don't want to turn into a conspiracy theorist, but I always say I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a conspiracy realist. And boy, oh boy, this is one for the ages right here when it comes to insurance company canceling fire insurance right before this happens. Definitely raises a lot of questions as to what's happening. And of course, you know, Elon took action again yesterday, posting another viral clip, this one coming from the millennial, the older millennial, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's his name. He posted this video reposted it, of who's responsible and what's happening. Take a look at this breakdown.
Hey, look, just real quick, for all of you in California dealing with these wildfires, I want you to know that without a doubt, 100%, this is the fault of the Democrats you elected. Because there are 4 actions taken by the Democrats that are directly responsible for why you're enduring this wildfire. The first being your state stopped clearing the brush. They didn't want to spend state money anymore on maintaining and clearing the brush that starts these wildfires. And they figured they would save money by not doing it. And then after the wildfire, they would get federal funding to take care of all the emergency stuff. They have just decided that it's cheaper on the state to not prevent them from happening. And after they happen, use federal FEMA funds to take care of it. Reason number 2 why you're enduring these wildfires is your mayor in LA decided to cut firefighter funding by $17.5 million. Now, it's less than what she wanted to cut. She wanted to cut $23 million. But yeah, she cut 17.5. Oh, and she took that money plus an additional $4 million and spent it on taking care of illegal immigrants. See, the mayor of LA decided to spend $21.8 million taking care of those people. And she was able to get most of that money from the fire department. Lastly, our government has taken money from fire departments all throughout the United States and spent them fully equipping and fully funding 16 Ukrainian fire departments. Those fire departments have reported to international media that they are fully equipped and ready for any emergency. So if you're wondering why you're dealing with these wildfires, it's because your fucking state stopped clearing the brush. Your mayor in LA cut $17.5 million of your funding and spent all that money on illegal immigrants. And all around the country, we've taken money from fire departments to make sure Ukraine is fully equipped for any emergency. Thank God it's less than 2 weeks till we have to stop dealing with this dumb shit. Except for those of you in California, you reelected the Democrats, so enjoy that.
Again, conversation needs to take place here. What's so wild about this is Elon also reposted Megyn Kelly going off on the DEI movement happening that apparently has affected what's the response for all these wildfires happening right now in Cali. Take a listen.
Who gives a shit if the fire chief is gay? I'm sorry, but who gives a flying fig about who she likes to sleep with? Can you fight the fucking fires, madam? That's the relevant question. We don't care about your lady parts, and we don't care who you want having access to them. Can you fight fires? Can you make sure there's water in the fire hydrants when you realize in Ventura County, this is a massive problem? When you realize that California is going through a drought where they haven't had rain in weeks and months, I don't care who turns you on. And you know why they have only 100 women in a squad of 3,300? Because women tend to be smaller and not as strong. And unless you lower the requirements to become a firefighter, most women can't pass the test. This is an absurdity. This is just like the Secret Service and what happened with Trump. We needed all these women in there who weren't even tall enough to protect the 6'3" president. Under this woman, Ms. Crowley, the department created a diversity, equity, and inclusion bureau to train firefighters not on refilling the hydrants or what to do when they're empty, but on the importance of DEI.
She's not lying. And again, here's another post that we got to talk about because this is real. The scariest part of the woke nonsense, says here, is when she admits she's not strong enough to carry men out of a fire, but it's really the man's fault for being in that situation to begin with. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this wild video. This is not a parody.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
That's not a parody. That's not a parody. I repeat at once again, ladies and gentlemen, that is not a parody. That's a real video. I know we've gone through a lot in this video, a lot of emotions, right? Arsonist, insurance companies, and now DEI conversation that I hate talking about, by the way. It's just nonsense to me, but boy, oh boy, conservatives been cooking on this. Here's another video that literally will shock you. That's it right there. That's it right. You can't make that up, ladies and gentlemen. You just cannot. That's the reality of this whole situation that we're in. I know it's bizarre. It's crazy. Again, let me know what you guys think overall, aside from the DEI conversation. How you guys feel. There's a petition happening right now to remove, I'm going to read this petition right now as I'm recording this. Demand the immediate resignation, as you can see right here, demand the immediate resignation of Mayor Karen Bass. This has over 12,000 signatures. I'm probably going to sign it as well. You can find it. I'm not sure where you guys can find. Maybe I'll drop the link for you guys. But this petition is immediate recall of Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass. That's how bad this government is. The mayor, police chief, fire chief, everybody is getting a taste of their own medicine right now. That's how bad things are. But again, let me know. Once again, smash the like button. Let me know what you think overall about these fires, where they're starting, what the plan is here. What's your biggest theory about this, honestly? And I'll see you guys on the next one.